knowledge of self, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. You never stop learning. God is within. Protect your energy too. And remember, your haters really admire you. They just don't got the strength to tell you. You looking like a big deal.
I'm looking like a big deal. Yeah. And I'm looking like the real. If you can't swim, you bound to drown. Hard body like steel. Riding waves like I'm in a competition. I don't care how you feel.
Cracking. Top of the morning. What's the deal? Salute. Salute. Peace to everybody, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Damn, my shit lagging. Hold up, man. My shit. Yeah, it look like it's lagging to me. Hold on. Let me refresh this. This shit look like it's lagging. This shit look like it's lagging. Damn, this look like it's lagging. This nigga said he say overkill. I see you deleted your comment too, Dro the Mob. You made a comment on one of my videos, then you deleted it. When I went back and checked it. Seen the comment, but you deleted it. He say overkill, part 4 begins. Let me refresh this real quick, man. I'm glitching. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, I'm good now. I'm glitching. I wonder was it that video? But yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Salute to
Knowledge of self,
Oh,
love, truth.
hold up. Slow down. Oh, but yeah, man, top of the morning. Top of the morning. Salute to everybody that's up in here, man. Um, new segment that I'm introducing to my channel. The No Bitch Assness Wake Up Show. The No Bitch Assness Wake Up Show. I'm gonna give y'all a rundown real quick. The No Bitch Assness Wake Up Show, where individuals, whoever want to call and tap in, you call, you tap in, give you 2 minutes or whatnot, few minutes to speak your piece about bitch assness that you've experienced this week, last month, last year, just different bitch assness experiences that you experience with men and women on a daily basis, or that you have experienced in the past, to where you just be looking like, damn, what type of shit is you on, man? What type of shit is you on for real? What type of shit is you on? What type of shit is you on for real? And everybody experienced that. Everybody experienced those moments. Everybody do. It ain't no way around it. And then some people even have them themselves, or had them themselves. You may not have them more. You probably, you may have got some knowledge yourself, a little sense of foundation about yourself, but everybody done had those bitch ass moments before. So, but see, the thing is, they don't get acknowledged. They don't get acknowledged. We gotta acknowledge these things. We gotta acknowledge these things to the people who we see the behavior in as well. If the behavior getting done to you, acknowledge that shit. Motherfucker, you on some bitch ass shit. You feel me? And it really just that simple. That don't mean I don't like you. That don't mean I don't fuck with you. That don't mean none of that. I'm just calling a spade a spade. And it's a, if it I feel like this, if it make a person feel away, then that means it's probably something you gotta change. It's probably something you gotta change. Ain't nobody exempt, ain't nobody off the table. Ain't nobody exempt, ain't nobody off the table. Nobody. Not even me. Not even me. Ain't nobody exempt. Ain't nobody off the table. The no bitch assness wake up show. The no bitch assness wake up show. That's what we doing, man. And part of the reason why why we doing this, you see a lot of old fools in the world. You see a lot of young fools in the world. But you can only get to be an old fool in the world if nobody acknowledge you being a young fool in the world. If you know, if people still treating you like you stand up, but you consistently display characteristics and traits that's not stand up material, it got to be acknowledged, or we contributing to creating an old fool, the same old fools that young people don't respect today. Same old fools that young people don't respect today. Smack that like button, smack that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I want to do. We're gonna start acknowledging all the bitch assness. And like I said, ain't nobody exempt. Me too. Hey look, you wanna bring me up on charges? You wanna bring me up on charges of bitch assness? Let me know. Bring it to the table. Have something valid though. Have something valid. Have something valid. You want to bring me up on charges of bitch assness? You bring it to the table. Bring it to the round table. Bring it to the spaceship. Bring it to the spaceship. Bring it to the bitch assness wake up show. You want to bring me up on charges of bitch assness? Call me out on it, but make sure it's valid. Make sure it's valid. Ain't nobody exempt. Ain't nobody exempt. And when I say that, I literally mean that. Because I rock with whoever silent and stand up. But, you know, um, my supporters not exempt. If I'm not exempt, my supporters are not exempt. The people who subscribe to the channel, the people who I support, not exempt. You feel me? Like ain't nobody exempt. Any Anybody can get it. But yeah, salute to everybody. So it's another thing I want to say. You know, because bitch assness can come in all different ways. So check this out. Because we about giving game too. If you got an issue with an individual, right? Sign a bitch assness. And I seen somebody said this was part 4. No, this ain't part 4. I'm This the bitch assness wake up show. I'm speaking about behaviors. Ain't nobody exempt. You feel me? Uh, don't like I said, that go for me too. Don't do bitch ass shit. And you can't be brought up on charges. Don't do bitch ass shit. You can't be brought. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, man. Yeah, hit that like button. Forever Studios. Goddess Tamara, salute. Nathaniel, salute. Uh, and there's some more people in here who, you know, they not gonna say nothing, but we're not even worried about them because we already know. We know what that do. But yeah, they trying to get game. A lot of people want the game. A lot of people want the game, but they don't want nobody to know that they getting the game from you. That's bitch assness. That's bitch assness. A lot of people want the game, but they don't want nobody to know that they getting the game. They want you to think that they done came up with the game on their own, or they want to give the credit to the game to somebody who didn't give them the game. But we ain't worried about that. That's square business. But yeah, draw the mob. No, this is not part 4. Like I said in the videos, I'm a man. I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm a man first. So I'ma always address shit. I'ma always address shit. It just depends on how I'm gonna address it and what level it's gonna get to before I address it. So yeah, no, this ain't no part 4. This ain't no part 4. because this is what I do, you know. And like I said, I'm not bringing that energy back, but I ain't gonna sub nobody. As you can see, like I address my shit head on. So, but that's one of the bitch assness traits. If you got an issue with somebody, if you're not gonna address it head on with the individual that you got the issue with, if that can't be your first resolution, it ain't even no point of feeling or thinking like you got an issue with nobody, because you don't really have an issue. Because if you have the issue, you would go address the issue with the individuals that you got the issue with. That's a sign of bitch assness. That's a sign of bitch assness. You always want to address your issues head on. Whatever you feeling, address it head on. You ain't got to go tell nobody else. You ain't got to get nobody else involved. You know, always stand on your square. Stand on your square. Stand on your principles. Stand on your law as a man and as a woman. Stand on your square. Stand on your principles. Stand on your law as a man and as a woman, because that's all you got. That's all you got. It's like your balls and your pussy. That's all you got. That's it. That's all you got. It's like your balls and your pussy. That's all you got. So stand on that shit. Stand on it. But but yeah, whatever issue you got with individuals, address it head on. If you're not gonna address it head on, if you can't address it head on with the individuals that you got the issue with, it ain't even no point of speaking on it. It's not. It's not. That's just what it is. That's law. That's law. That's principle. If you can't address an issue with the individuals who you got the issue with, it ain't no point of speaking on it. If life taught me, let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. If life taught me anything, uh, if life taught me anything, is stand your own, man. He say, she say. I said that because I thought you were about to go in on them dudes. Once again, I told. I don't know. I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't kind of get it. But like I said, nah, I'm not even worried about that. It's back to regularly scheduled programming. I didn't already address the weak shit. It's back to regularly scheduled programming. Ain't worried about that, man. But what we is worried about is like, yeah, I know, I know plenty of people. I know plenty of people got situations and stories where you didn't deal with people with they just have bitch ass ways, bitch ass traits. They not clear on who they are, and you can't. It's kind of hard for you to stand on business when you're not clear who you are. You got to be clear on who you are and what your foundation is, or you ain't gonna have no business to stand on. It's always gonna be flippy floppy, wishy washy. Uh, you know, like this one day, like this the other day, like this one day, like this the other day, flippy floppy, wishy washy. So you gotta know who you are in here though, not out here, in here. Like 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 if you lose all this shit today, like who the fuck is you? You feel me? That's why I don't place value. That's why I don't place value on, not saying like um that's why I don't place value on material things, but even things like social media. Not saying that certain shit can't make you no money, because if you're getting bread off of it, but place value in the things that validate people, likes, views, subscribers, all that kind of shit that don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing because if my pops didn't, if my pops told me some shit that stuck with me, it was this: you can't take a person's sense, you can't take a person's knowledge. He used to say, like, you can strip me all of this shit today and I get it all back. And I watched him get it all back. I watched him get it all back. I watched him give it all up and get it all back. Because you can't take what a person got up here. So yeah. Main thing though, one of the main things is that with the bitch assness, with no bitch assness wake up show, right? Like I was saying earlier, we create monsters. We create monsters that we don't see because we don't call people out on the daily behaviors. We only speak up on the shit that's sensationalized. But it's daily behaviors that lead up to people doing all this big ass shit that they put on this propagated ass news. It's things that people do daily in everyday life that affect you. Bitch assness, it's just all kinds of shit that people don't address, that people do in everyday life. So if we start addressing those things at the root level, by the time it won't be situations won't be as hasty. People would have not been able to get away with so much up until a certain point to where it's just like, I'm just comfortable doing this. I'm just comfortable being like this. I'm just comfortable being a bitch ass nigga or a bitch ass female and having bitch ass ways. Because ain't nobody never called me out on it. Ain't nobody never said that. People just been accepting it. A lot of people scared. A lot of people scared to like call you out on shit. And I respect all the people who do address people and call people out on shit, because the thing is, people think when you calling them out on something, you got an issue. People think that you beefing because you calling them out on something because you address it. No, that's what people do. It's just like, if you want some money, you go get a job. You feel me? You go work. You feel me? It ain't, you want your teeth clean, you brush them. You feel me? You wanna fix something, you talk about it. It's really just that simple. Like, people can get like me acknowledging something that I don't like, that I dislike about you, as oh, they don't fuck with me, or yeah, that nigga hating. Like all that goofy stuff. It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about not creating a monster. It's about building a nation. It's about standing on principles. It's about having value. It's about valuing yourself beyond your out, valuing yourself beyond your outside experience. I mean, excuse me, beyond your outside appearance. It's about valuing yourself beyond your outside appearance. I ain't saying don't love who you look like on the outside and all that shit, because I love me. I love who I look like. You feel me? I'm comfortable in this, but you got to be comfortable in here. You got to be comfortable in here. Because if you ain't comfortable in here, everything out here is all cap in a facade. And you try to make yourself feel good. You try to make yourself look good, but you don't really feel good, or you don't feel like you look good on the inside. So, in individuals like that, when we in that mind state, we tend to compromise. We tend to compromise ourselves, our family, our morals. We just tend to compromise when you don't value yourself, when you don't know yourself, when you don't got no foundation to stand on, when your program is wishy-washy. It's like this. It's like always up and down, up and down. It's always shit. It's just up and down, up and down. It's always some shit. That comes from like not having a foundation, not knowing who you are. It comes from people letting you do bitch assness your whole life and not saying nothing and not calling you out on it and still fucking with you and treating you like you the most thoroughest motherfucker, knowing damn well you not. Men do it with men do it with women. Women do it with men, friends. It don't stop. It don't stop. How many people you know in a relationship with somebody and they can't stand the person they in the relationship with, but they want to make that person look good to their parents. They don't want their parent, they don't want their friends to know that they can't stand this motherfucker. When they step out, they want everybody to know, like, man, we good. Fake than a bitch. Fake. Fake. A disaster waiting to happen. A disaster waiting to happen because it wasn't real. It wasn't no foundation. It wasn't no morals. It wasn't no principle. It was a lot of bitch assness. That's bitch assness. That's bitch assness. When you got to go out and fake your relationship to your friends, your parents, and all that shit, like that's bitch assness. That's bitch assness. You know, people may not feel like that. You know, you faking your shit on the internet like you're a bitch ass motherfucker. That's just the facts. That's just the real. That's why I say like it's so many things. It's so we about to have a ball with this shit. About to have a ball with this shit. And wait till this shit grow. Wait till this shit grow. We about to have a ball with this shit because it's so much. It's so much bitch ass shit that's in this world. It's so much bitch ass shit that's in this world. It's so much shit that motherfuckers is doing that people is not talking about. You know, we talk about all the sensationalized shit. It's so much shit that people is doing. It's so much shit that people is doing that people is not talking about. Some just piggybacking off other people's shit. It's real. Hey, man, you know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. And I ain't gonna lie, like I never been that type um to piggyback off anybody, anything. Like I always want to be my own individual. I want my shit to do what it's gonna do because of me. I want my shit to do what it's gonna do because of me. I've never been the type to piggyback off of anybody or to I've never been the type to piggyback off anybody, but also I've never been the type to take shit or act like I don't see certain things because of what somebody can do for me or because of what they said they was gonna do for me. Never, never, never. Fuck all that. Fuck what you gonna do for like none of that is worth compromising who I am. None of that. What you can do for me is not worth compromising who I am. Who you can introduce me to is not worth compromising who I am because you already know me. Like I'm first to say like fuck the industry, like all that. You already know me. I'm not signing no contracts. I'm not signing no deals. I don't care who want to do what. I don't. I'm not getting into no slave deal. And that's just me. That's how I. That's how I base my decisions off the law that I know. I'm not signing no deal with nobody. I don't care who come with a bag. I don't care who come with a bag. Because when you sign a deal, you're done. I don't care, and people might disagree, but I don't care who you is. You sign a deal with one of these companies doing some kind of business, you're done. They got you. They got you. They got you. You're gonna have to be a hell of a motherfucker to come back to come back from one of them 360s. And I ain't just talking about like music. I'm talking about all that. Rap. I mean, I'm talking about acting, whatever. I'm talking about it all. A deal with any of these industry companies. You're done. You're done. But back to what I was saying about that though. Like yeah, just me. Like I don't got I don't got no interest in no fame, no deals, like none of that. Like none of that. So you would never hear like I'ma always be independent, basically. Yeah. Now I ain't saying I'm not gonna network with people, but I'ma always be independent. It ain't gonna be no partnership. You know how they be like joint ventures? Do you I'm gonna say this. Do some research on what a joint venture is. And then that's when if you do research on what a joint venture deal is, you will realize it's cap. It's cap. The only difference between a joint venture and regular deals is that you're gonna get more money. You're gonna have a little more say so, a little more. They're gonna make you feel a little more important. They are. And salute to everybody in the chat. Long live Big Clout, man. Salute. Long live Big Clout, man. Salute. Peace to his family too. FBG Duck. Um, what's the, what up, Wanda? Salute. Salute. Yeah. I ain't never signing no deal. So that's just me. I'm gonna grind it all the way. I'm gonna grind it. I'm taking the stairs all the way to the top. I'm taking the stairs all the way to the top. I don't need no. I don't need no momentum. If I need momentum, I got to create my own momentum. That's how I look at it. I'm taking the stairs all the way to the top, all the way to the top, because we don't see. See, here's the thing: we don't know it because we haven't been, we haven't been, we wasn't raised in ways where we was taught how to be self-sufficient and really really get it ourselves in all kinds of ways, not just like one particular way. We wasn't really raised like that in our communities. So in essence, if you ask me, the way that we was groomed was to be in the form of bitch assness. And I say that because if we knew what these deals was that we were signing, we would know that we were entering into more bitch assness. Because you see how niggas act when they be under these deals. You see how niggas act when they got a deal. They not they self. They not they self. They can't run nothing. They can't do nothing. They be in control. They can't put out no music. They can know, which turns into what? Bitch assness. Because now you crying and moaning. You can't make your own decisions. You don't know what to do. You just going crazy. You damn near about to, for real, for real, for real. Fucked up, fucked up. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. No bitch assness wake up show. No bitch assness wake up show. That's what we got going. That's one of the things we got going. That's what we gotta introduce. And I know, I know, I know everybody got stories for days on shit like that. With women, with men acting with the bitch assness, men with women acting, you feel me? I know y'all can go all day long. I know I can. You go all day long with that kind of shit. Knowledge is power. Salute. You already know, one. Knowledge is power. Yeah, man. Long live Duck, man. Only that, man. They tried to say I should do a federal recognition. I just laugh. Yeah, they be trying to encourage people to do a lot of stuff that can put them put us deeper in the hole. Yeah, we ain't. They be trying to encourage us to do a lot of stuff to put us deeper in the hole, man, all the time. But yeah, look, man. This live is only gonna be real quick. Yeah, I just came to chop it up with y'all. Introduce the bitch assness wake up show. No, I mean introduce the no bitch assness wake up show. Um, you're like, yeah, y'all come tap in. I'm a, um, I'm gonna be giving everybody some. I'm gonna be giving everybody who call in time to say they piece, speak on their situations, with bitch assness, what they learned from it and how they grew from it. What they learned from it and how they grew from it. Queen Lotus, salute, salute. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get the no bitch assness wake up show going. Um, People can call in. Um, you ain't got to show your face. I ain't gonna have you on the screen though if you're not showing your face, but um, you ain't got to show your face. Um, I ain't trusting that no face shit on the screen. So if you ain't showing your face, you'll be behind the screen. You'll get to talk and all of that still. But I see how people operating on these in these YouTube streets. So you got to make people show their face, or at least they got to show their face to get in, and then you can you know put your avatar back up. But I see how it been operating these YouTube streets. So you gotta show your face. Niggas is slick. Niggas is slick. They try to get your platform took down. They slick. They slick, but not slick enough. So yeah, these YouTube streets is wicked. All this beef shit and shit I've been seeing on this shit with, like I didn't know it's a whole community of this shit. And niggas been doing it for years. For years. Bitch assness. No, that's bitch assness. Been doing it for years. I didn't I didn't know niggas been beefing on YouTube for years. You say, hell no, show your face and shut the Hey, that's real. Hey, that is real. That is real. Cause if you ask me, like motherfuckers shouldn't even be able to have opinions without showing their face. You can't. Because here's the thing. Not showing your face is similar, is just like penalty to perjury. If I if you if you it's like penalty to perjury. I can't put a face. I can't put a face. If you harm me and you bring me harm, not saying that you will, but you know that's what the purpose of penalty to perjury is. Because it's like if you accuse me of something, I I got the right to face my accusers. Because if what you accuse me of is wrong and out of pocket, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. Me and you gonna have an issue. Me and you gonna have an issue and a big one. And that's what it's like. That's what it's like. Not showing that's what it's like when you're not showing your face on these platforms consistently when just can't nobody never see you. It's like you throwing a rock. It's like you throwing a rock and you hide. It's like you throwing a rock and you hide. And it's like you can't really stand on your business. You can't really stand on your business. And you may not even be on YouTube with that kind of shit. But here's the thing. Motherfuckers that come in these chats on these platforms and talk and get a motherfucker riled, then come back on a different page and act like, man, no, that shit weak. And act like that wasn't them and they a whole different person because you don't want to because you don't want to deal with because you don't want to deal with the backlash from what you were saying and the kind of shit that you was acting like you could stand on. You don't want to deal with the backlash. Nah, nigga, I see that face. Gotta see that face. Gotta put a face with that. Gotta put a face with that. Yeah. So yeah, salute to everybody that tapped in, man. I appreciate you. We're gonna go on and get the no bitch assness wake up show popping. We're gonna build this joint up. And yeah, we're gonna keep rocking, man. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep rocking. You just gotta make sure you once again, like I don't care who nobody watch. You can watch whoever you want. You can support whoever you want. You can support other people and not support me. I don't care. I'ma still rock with you. I'ma still rock with you. As long as you ain't doing nothing to me like that's really gone. You feel me? Like I ain't tripping. I don't care what you do. I don't care what's your name, what you claim, or how you came. Just respect me. I don't care what's your name, what you claim, or how you came. Just put some respect on my name. Just put some respect on my name. Just put some respect on my name. For real. For real, for real. Holyfield. But yeah, salute to everybody. Everybody in the chat. Smack that like button. Smack that subscribe button. Hold up. Yeah, smack that like button. Smack that subscribe button. Put that notification bell on all. If you don't got that, I appreciate everybody coming through. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna probably drop the link the next time I get on. I really didn't have no intentions on dropping the link. I just wanted to come up and say my piece real quick. Introduce y'all to this new introduce y'all to this new and get back to this, regularly scheduled programming, man. And look, this also what I want to say. The motherfuckers doing bitch assness, when they doing bitch assness, and that shit glitching like a motherfucker. At least on my end, that thing was glitching. Glitchy long stockings. That thing was glitching. Is it still glitching? Put that boy on his ass. Y'all don't remember that. Y'all don't know what movie that's from. Next time you hear grown folks talking, boy, he told next time you hear grown folks talking, boy, shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know what movie that is. No, but hey, a P was telling me. Hey, a P was telling me about that, man. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. I'm gonna leave that shit alone, man. I'm gonna leave that shit alone, man. You can have it. Yeah, no, for real. It's easy. Hey, it's easy to pop shit, nigga, when a motherfucker can't identify you. That's easy. That's easy. So yeah, for sure, having people on camera is because like I need to at least know what you look like. Because here's the thing, like on my channel, people not about to be talking shit to it, and niggas not about to be doing all that. Like that's not happening on my channel. So it wouldn't even it wouldn't even get to that level on my channel. That's gonna have to happen on one of these other niggas' channel or something. On people who do that. People who do that. But yeah, I don't do that. So that wouldn't even that wouldn't even be happening. But I need to see your face. I want to see your face. That's for me. That ain't for nobody else because I ain't about to let nobody else like, I put the mute button on like I had before when when niggas was going back and forth on my platform. Hell no, we not doing that. If I'm advocating for no bitch assness, I'm for damn sure not about to let niggas go back and forth on my platform because that's bitch ass shit. If y'all not gonna see each other, y'all don't know each other. Why would I let two niggas go back and forth on my platform? Setting the tone to make people think, oh well, I can go down stand on that platform and talk shit to niggas that I'm never gonna see and waste all my energy yelling and screaming and fucking on my voice. I can go down stand on that platform. Like, nah, hell no. Nah. Nigga, nah, we represent man shit. We represent man shit. Communication. Not screaming and yelling back and forth with a motherfucker through a screen that I'm never gonna see. I don't really want to plug up motherfucking shit on here, but I think you would feel what Sinful to P talking about. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, well, let's be clear. You plugged the nigga shit. You plugged him. Hey, Dro Mom. Hey, you plugged that nigga shit. I know you said you didn't want to, but you plugged it. You plugged it, my guy. You plugged it, my guy. Hey, but nah. He said you, bruh. Of course I know about Sinful to P. Of course. What's up? What's up, guy? What's up, King? What's going on? Not yet. Not yet. Hold up. He say he say I think you would look, man. You think I don't know about Sinful to P? Come on, man. But nah, I ain't tripping off you. I'm just talking shit. Yeah, I'm just talking. I'm just talking shit. I ain't tripping off you saying the nigga shit. Now, if it was just somebody random, I probably would have been like, man, you need to hit me on Instagram or something with that. Let me go check them out before you start putting them in the chat. But nah, I fuck with Sinful to P. I fuck with Sinful to P. I fuck with Sinful to P. And what's crazy is like a lot of people, and I know that could probably be shocking because he a pimp. But see, you gotta understand. You gotta understand. I stand on that you see today is a is a is a well-rounded experience. I stand on that. I stand on that come from upstate prison, upstate California State Prison. I stand on that come from. I stand on that come from California State Prison. I stand on that come from gun cases and drug cases. So I st- and uh and to be perfectly honest, but it ain't really no need for me to speak about that because it ain't nothing to glorify. But whenever I get to those points in my journey or in my story to speak about it, I will. But if you notice, like that's not the first thing that I lead with because I don't care about trying to keep up that street persona, that street image, because it didn't gain me anything. I didn't get anything from it except for jail time. Um, what else? Fraudulent, fraudulent niggas shot at, jumped, uh, fighting, fighting for nothing. Just silly shit. So that's one of the main reasons why, if you pay attention, like I don't glorify nothing that I've ever did. Like, to the point to, like, I don't glorify it so much. People would be like, "Man, I ain't even know you used to be in the street." You right, because you don't need to know that. You don't need to know that. That ain't none of your business. That's not how you met me. So why would that matter? You didn't meet me in the street. So why would that matter? You met me on YouTube. So why the fuck did what I did in the street matter to you if we not in the field together? So yeah, leave that shit where it's at. If we in the street, we do what street niggas do. But we ain't in the street, we on YouTube. We ain't in the streets, we on YouTube. When we in the streets, we'll do what street niggas do. But we ain't in the streets, we on YouTube. So it ain't really no reason for me to even bring that to you. And I'm not gonna bring it to you to try to sell myself either. It's like some people would say, man, you should do it. It'll bring more people to your. Nah, nah, nah. Whenever I get to those times and points in my story or in my journey where me speaking about me being in the streets, or the time I done in prison, where it becomes relevant to the conversation, then I'll speak on it. That's not an issue. But it gotta be relevant. I ain't just about to, you know, I did this and I've been here and I've been there. Like, don't none of that shit matter. Don't nobody give a fuck. Don't nobody give a fuck. Cause this motherfucker that done worse shit and been the worst, way worse prison yards than me, and been on them way longer, programming for 30, 40 years. So, don't none of that shit matter. Don't none of that shit matter. What matters is, like, getting through that shit, getting through it with your head high, getting through it with your head high. That's what matters. But yeah, don't nobody give a fuck about what I did in the street. Don't nobody care about me going like that shit. It don't do nothing. It don't scare nobody. It don't change nothing. It ain't gonna make nobody get no money. Like, it ain't gonna do nothing. Like, you got to get all that out the mud by yourself. So yeah, I would never I would never try to live off the back of I would never try to live off the back of the person that I transitioned from. I would never try to live off the back of the person that I transitioned from. But it do be funny to me, but I actually like it because a few people then hit me on Instagram, and, like, when they catch me saying certain shit, like, or like when they hear me on live, whenever I mention, like, some people probably gonna hit me about this on Instagram, about this video. But, like, just whenever I mention anything about, being in prison, being in the streets and all that kind of shit, motherfuckers be like, damn, nigga, I ain't even know. I thought you was just a law nigga. I thought you was just a square nigga. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that. Cause you know what that mean? You know what that mean? You ain't the only nigga that think that. You not the only nigga that think that. Cause here's the thing. Niggas from the hood know niggas that's banging. Niggas from the hood, they know niggas that's thugging. You can tell when a nigga thugging. I'm glad I don't look like I'm thugging. I'm glad I don't look like uh, I'm from, like, I'm glad. I like that because I mean everybody else gonna think the same thing, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. avoid that. It keep me below the radar. It keep me below the radar. Keeps me below the radar. It keeps me below the radar. I was not planning on going this long with the live, man. Damn, my nigga said he got Zoom court. They ain't playing. He said, "Yep, I wish I didn't have to go through what I did, cause my ass deported to my native Bosnia due to them." Okay, hold on. Yep, I wish I didn't have to go through what I did, cause my ass deported to my native Bosnia due to them bad choices I used to make. Oh, so you got deported. You got deported. You back. Hey, so you reporting live from Bosnia, Joe DeMont? You reporting live from Bosnia, huh? That's what you saying? You report. Oh, salute, man. God damn. Salute, man. Salute. Joe DeMont reporting from Bosnia in this joint, man. All that, man. Let me see, cause I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where that's at off the top of my head. Bosnia. Bosnia. Let's see if I can pull it up before you tell me. Oh, okay. Euro. Okay, you in southern. Okay, bet you in southern Eastern Europe. You in southern Eastern Europe. Hey, salute, man. Salute. Salute to Bosnia. My nigga said I'm global. I just say her dad is from there. Or no, her dad went there for special op- operations in the military. Salute, man. Salute. Salute to your pops. She said I went when I was 8. I have a temple of Black Madonna holding a black baby there. The real Madonna, huh? The real Madonna. That's a whole nother topic. She said I got a picture of Black Madonna holding a black baby. That mother and son. No, she's had a temple, not a picture. I'm sorry. But yeah, she said I got a temple. That's that real. That's that real Madonna. See, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. Miss J, salute, salute, salute. Appreciate you for tapping in. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. I was introducing people to the No Bitch Assness Wake Up Show. For those who missed it, I'm introducing people to the No Bitch Assness Wake Up Show, where people get to call in and voice their opinion for a few minutes about uh, a situation that they dealt with bitch assness, how they overcame it, how they grew from it, Everybody had their moments. Everybody had their moments. So much ugly shit went on here. I escaped as a refugee, but as I said, bad choices brought me back over here. Yeah, hey, that's all, and that's all that's all a system too. That's all a system because if you if you a refugee, you can't just go up in somewhere and work. You feel me? You gotta work under the table. You gotta figure out how to make some bread so you can sustain your living. And it's probably gonna lead to crime. It's probably gonna lead to crime. probably gonna lead the crime, and they know that. So it's like, okay, we're gonna push them into this direction, and then we can deport them. We're gonna push them and then into this direction, and then we can imprison them. We're gonna give them, we're gonna give them all these drugs and stuff that they need to destroy each other, and then they're gonna destroy each other, and then we're gonna put them in jail for it because we made everything that we gave them to destroy each other illegal. Come on, man. Let's talk to them, man. Let's talk to them. They got a plan. They got a plan, but like I always say, we ain't bowing out. We ain't bowing out gracefully. I'm a fighter, and see that's the difference between me too, because like as far as um all this social media shit, the beefing and all it, just all this shit that don't really exist, that's in the box, in the matrix, right? It's not it's not tough man business. And I say that because I didn't been in these courtrooms when I didn't caught cases later on in life, in my older life. I didn't been in these courtrooms standing on my own square fighting for myself, speaking up for myself like what men do. Um and I say that because most people who I talk to, that they just tell me straight out, Um, I ain't got the courage to go in there and deal with them, and I ain't got the courage to learn this information and go in there and speak it by myself with no lawyer, just by myself, me and my wife. She was holding me down, or holding me up rather. But a lot of people don't got the courage to go in there and speak to these people and represent themselves. And that's another thing when I say we've been raised in forms of bitch assness, because when before the world got corrupted, um, men and women go into court and they can represent themselves. They can present they can present themselves. They can defend themselves. And they was law and principle and constitution was instilled into them for them to do so. But that kind of shit not been instilled into us. It's been instilled into us to, well, let me be dependent on a lawyer. And a lawyer you already know he gonna run you. Lawyer gonna run you. He gonna smack your shit up. Lawyer gonna smack your shit up. Um, Lawyer gonna smack your shit up. You might get a deal, but a lot of people, see, that's the thing. Niggas be getting whacked so much in court. A nigga be like, a deal? I'm telling you, that was me. That was me. That's why. That's why a nigga got felonies and shit now. They whack niggas so hard in court, nigga, 100 years. Nigga, I didn't watch niggas get 700 years. I didn't watch niggas get 700 years, and then they added 2 life sentences on top of the 700 years. It's like, damn, nigga, I'm not gonna complete 700 years, and I'm not gonna complete a life sentence. So why the fuck? Why would you put 700 years on top of a life sentence, or a life sentence on top of 700 years? But I seen it happen. I done been in the courtroom and watched it directly happen to niggas. I done been in the courtroom where niggas really been in high spirits, and but it's trial day though. Niggas come back, and matter of fact, let me. I don't know if y'all ever heard. It's a Nipsey song. It's a Nipsey song. It's a Nipsey Hustle song. It'd be like, from 55, drop by doing 100, and I stay blunted. Cause I do what I please, and that's the reason that they love me. Cause I be making money, yeah. I got the key to the city. It's a Nipsey song. It's called Keys to the City. This was before this is old Nip. Hold on. Is this song? I'm trying to see if this song is copywritten by All Money In. Because if it is, I can't play that shit. But it's called, yeah, this shit copywritten. But yeah, it's a Nip song called Keys to the City. It's part one because I think they got a they got a part two. They got a part two. But it's a Nip song. It's a Nip song. It's called Keys to the City. It's on the it's on the Marathon app. I mean, it's on the Marathon album. It's called Keys to the City. Can you see that? It's a Nipsey song. It's a Nipsey song called Keys to the City, right? Now on that song, he be like, on that song, dang, I see y'all talking about ice and shit. I done switched the whole topic. But on that Nipsey song, Keys to the City, he be like, he say it's a verse where he be like, on a level 4 with Gilbone is where I'm supposed to be. He say on a level 4 prison with Gilbone is where I'm supposed to be. Gilbone is Gilbone is a Gilbone. That's a dude from '60s, right? Um, who I met. That's a dude from '60s who I met in the county jail. I met him in L.A. County Jail. Here, I think I was fighting. I was fighting about 40 years. I was fighting about 40, 50 years. He was fighting a life sentence. He was fighting a life sentence. Him and who was it? It was another dude he was with. Westwood. Westwood. I think he was from '60s too. It was Gilbone and Westwood. If you go to that Nipsey song, Keys to the City, he gonna be like, you'll hear him be like, on the level 4 with Gilbone is where I'm supposed to be. Now, Gilbone, I was in the holding tank with bro. Me and Gilbone would be going back and forth I would see him like, you know how you go to court, you be in the holding tanks, and y'all probably don't know how LA County is, but just put it like this. It's typically neighborhoods in this dorm, other Crips in another holding tank, um, Bloods and Pyrus in one dorm, and it's sectioned off. And Gilbone somehow, I go in whatever. I go in whatever. What's your name? Unless I see somebody I know, then I go into the holding tank with somebody I know. But for the most part, like I go in whatever holding tank because I ride dolo. Um, but I see Gilbone in there, and he in high spirits. He was in high spirits. It seemed like he been in high spirits this whole, the whole trial, the whole case, the whole time he been going to court. This particular time, and of course, this is the last time I seen him, but he was in high spirits. Um, he feeling like they ain't got nothing on him. He feeling like they ain't got nothing on him. He feeling like they about to beat the case. This nigga, he go to court. That nigga come back. He come back probably about an hour later. He's shaking his head. He's shaking his head. He got that. He got that. He got that. He got that look on his face, like, because he already said what they was facing, and he said today was the day. So when he came back shaking his head, when Gilbone came back from shaking his head, I already knew because he had his head down. It was a wrap. It was done. It was over. At least that's how he felt. And shit, at that time, I felt like it was over for him too. Because he said, like, nigga, they trying to hit me with the elbow. They trying to hit me with a life sentence. I think he was only like 19. Gilbert only like 19, which y'all know people like this. But I think Gilbert only like 19, 20, 18, 19, 20, 20 something. He came back. I mean, he still had his head down, but he still had his head high, but he had that look on his face, and he was shaking his head like, and it's like, what can you? It's like, what can you do at that point? And that's some of the shit that you gotta that you gotta witness. Everybody not about to make it. You can walk out the house one day and not make it back. Everybody is not about to make it back. And my son up, he like, man, get off that. I need some attention. But yeah, everybody is not about to make it back, man. But yeah, like Gilbone had that look on his face, like, man, it's a wrap. I don't really know what to do. Cause um, from what I've seen, like he was always with he was always with whatever. He didn't turn down no phase. He actually he ran to the fade. He ran to the fade. He actually squabbled a nigga that day when he came back from the court tank. I mean, when he came back to the court tank from them handing him that life sentence, handing him that elbow, man. He came back to the court tank and he got in the squabble that day. He got in the squabble that day. You know anything about the squabble now. You just hit me with an elbow. Life sentence. I feel like I ain't got nothing else to live for now. I'm about to be in this motherfucker, so I need to turn up now. I need to turn up now and all the way till I get to where I'm getting to, and then I'm gonna turn up there. But he was on shit. He was on shit. And that life sentence made him be on shit even more. That's another thing people don't realize. A life sentence don't break you. A life sentence, it can do two things. It can break you, or it can make you to it can make you to it can make you to more of a savage. A life sentence can either it can either break you or make you into more of a savage, make you more careless, because now you're thinking about, okay, I'm about to be in here for a minute. I got to survive. I'm about to be in here for a minute. I got to survive. I got to survive. And that's all you thinking about is surviving. But yeah, that story came to me real quick. I don't know what I was talking about. Salute the ugly truth, man. Salute the ugly truth. Peace, God. Yeah, or make you into a better man. Exactly. Exactly. I forgot about that. But yeah, or make you into a better man. And and that's how I feel like it did me. Like it made me it made me into a better man. I was able to sit back and like really pay attention and use not only my experiences but experience that I've seen with other people. Because like I said, I watch, and once again, go listen to the Nipsey song "Keys to the City." You're gonna hear who I'm talking about when it's gonna be a part of the song. Nipsey gonna be like, on a level 4 with Gil Bone is where I'm supposed to be. But I learned something from that. I learned something from that. I learned something from my own situation, but I learned something from watching him too, because he was the first person. He was the first person who like I actually watched get handed a life sentence. To where like I'm seeing his reaction. You see people on the bus, or you might hear like, man, he just got a life sentence. But he was the first person who I actually spoke with, you know, chopped it up with, had some kind of, you feel me? And I watched them I watched them give him a life sentence, 20 some years old. It was some of the saddest shit that I've ever seen, but I learned something from that. Like, you can walk out the house and never come back. And a lot of people don't conceptualize that. You can walk out the house and never come back. You can walk out the house and never come back. So I don't even remember how I got on this, But I think it was because I was saying like people be hitting me in my DMs, like when I speak about times where I've been in prison or been in the streets, and they be like, "Man, I ain't even know. I ain't even," and I'm like, you don't have to know. That's not important. That's only a small portion of my life. It's not nothing to. It's not. It's not nothing to glorify. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate the lessons that I learned from it, but it ain't nothing that I need to glorify. It ain't nothing that I need to. It ain't nothing that I need to be speaking about. I don't need to. I don't need to lead with that. You feel me? I am. I don't need to lead with that. I am who I am. I am who I am. I don't care like what you think about me, how you feel about me, what you think I am, or what I'm, uh, um, or what what you think I'm not, or whatever you think I'm not street. Like, don't none of that matter to me because I know firsthand like what come along with that, and I know firsthand as a youth and adult because I was in and out of juvenile hall camp, uh, all of that, and then I took it stateside. I took it stateside. I upgraded to the university. California State Prison. You feel me? So that ain't nothing to that ain't nothing to that ain't nothing to glorify. That don't make me. That wasn't nothing good. That wasn't nothing good. That wasn't nothing good at all. So yeah, that's why I really don't speak about that. Um, my identity is not built on that. My identity is not built on that. But yeah, man, let me get off here because I swear I was only gonna be over here. I'm really gonna try to be on here for like 30 minutes. Um, but yeah, I'm about to start bringing the no bitch assness wake up show to y'all. Uh, tune in the no bitch assness wake up show. Tune in, tune in. That's gonna be it's gonna be a new little short segment that I'm doing where because like I said, we we got to call out these behaviors. This ain't about crucifying nobody or no shit like that. But we got to call out these behaviors, or if we don't call out these behaviors, we got to accept that we play a part in building these and creating these monsters because you don't want to speak on something or people try to say you hate, say you doing this because you just speak it on the real. Like, nah, we don't want no bitch assness. It got to be called out. Men, women, whatever. Children, you got to, yeah, it ain't no, not saying I'm going to be like attacking nobody kids or nothing, but like children too. Because when you got children, you got to remember uh, a child is a temporary phase. You're raising a man and a woman. You're raising a king and a queen. You're raising a god and a goddess. So they're only going to be children for a little while. So you got to instill these things into them young. So yes, I mean children, no bitch assness. The words may change a little bit. I may not say bitch assness, but children too. Because we got to groom them to be the guys that they are. We got to groom them to be the goddess that they are. We got to. But yeah, man, no bitch assness wake up show. People gonna get to call in, for a few minutes, express how they feel. Express a situation that they dealt with bitch assness, what they learned from it, and how they grew from it. What they learned from it and how they grew from it, because those are some of the most important things as well. Not just acknowledging it, but what you learned from it and how you grew from it, so that other people can learn. But yeah, man, stand on what you say, man, and only say what you can stand on, man. Stand on what you say and only say what you can stand on. Hey, Dro the Mob. Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. The Ugly Truth. Appreciate you. Goddess Tamara. Appreciate you. Who else was up in here? Miss Jade. Everybody else who's up in here, man. Everybody else who's up in here, I appreciate y'all. Salute. Smack that like button. Share this out. Um, Let people know It's the No Bitch Assness Show. The No Bitch Assness Show. No bitch assness show. Ain't nobody exempt. Like I said, me too. If you want to bring me up on charges, you feel like you seen me doing some bitch ass shit, you want to bring me up on charges, bring me up on charges. Call in, bring me up on charges too. Ain't nobody exempt. But the main thing is acknowledging the bitch assness and 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 moving forward with more pure intentions of a foundation of who you are, moving forward of a foundation of who you are, so you don't have to display these bitch assness traits, men and women. So you don't have to display these bitch assness traits. We don't want to build monsters. We don't want to wait till shit get too out of hand. It's like, man, I can't stand this month. But it's like, well, damn, you didn't call this nigga out on nothing. You let this mother do everything that they wanted to do and say what they wanted to say. You didn't make them stand on no business, nothing. And now you mad because shit didn't really hit the fan and you can't control the monster that you played a part in creating. You can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. So yeah, no bitch assness wake up show. Tune in. That's gonna be one of the new segments that I'm gonna be starting. Tune in. Tune in. Early mornings. Tune in. Stand on what you say. And only say what you can stand on.
Peace, freedom, and justice. Knowledge of self. Love, truth. Peace, freedom, and justice. You never stop learning. God is within. Protect your energy too. And remember, your haters really admire you. They just don't got the strength to tell you. You looking like a big deal.
I'm looking like a big deal. Yeah. And I'm looking like the real. If you can't swim, you bound to drown. Hard body like steel. Riding waves like I'm in a competition. I don't care how you feel.